In this episode of the Red Eye Report, we talk about the Gateway Experience. What's up with this weird, esoteric meditation tape set from the 1980s? Is it hype? Is it real?
From the 80s?
Yeah, we'll find out.
It's got to be real, then.
Before we kick it off, we have our Dane County Humane Society Pet of the Week, weekly benefit event, Pause for the Cause. And this week is Helen, the Ozempic addicted hippo. Congratulations. She's actually lost 536 pounds.
Damn, this bitch looks like a short horse, did, huh?
Yeah, she's...
She looks like a wet horse.
Like a short, fucking flabby horse.
Yeah, she actually, it's to the point now where she's getting mistaken for a greyhound, which at first, was okay, but now she's starting to get a little worried. And Helene, you're beautiful. You're beautiful, baby. You don't have to do anything else.
And please make sure to click on our link for the GoFundMe to trim her skin flaps.
Yes. With the skin flaps.
Pay for anything.
Yes,
she
the
can't
skin
run without
flaps.
stepping on them.
We will be auctioning off the skin flaps, and the proceeds will go to the Dane County Humane Society. So thank you.
We gonna get sued when some retarded wife wants some hippo flaps. It was a joke, bro. What do you mean it's a joke? I'm waiting on my hippo flaps.
link. Okay. So the Gateway Experience tapes. Have you guys heard of Project Stargate, which was the CIA remote viewing program that they were...
I heard that they had tried remote viewing. I guess I didn't know it was called Stargate.
Yeah. Well, that was, one name of it, and it was a program that they actually ran for quite a few years, and they probably just changed the name of it at some point and just continued on.
When they're not getting good results.
Was that a Kurt Russell and James Spader experiment?
That was the men stare at goats.
I know, I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
Stargate, the movie was Kurt Russell and James Spader.
Yeah.
What do you mean by remote viewing? What are you trying to
remote viewing?
Eyes or...
The CIA was very interested, beginning in the 80s, probably in the late 70s. They started doing this in training people how to basically have psychic spies that could know, like, where's the submarine base, or who are the spies,
or like, I'm gonna sit in Putin's office, right, and like eavesdrop.
Yeah, something like that. And there was very much kind of like this, the Cold War was on, and of course it's like, well, the Russians are really, they're way ahead of us on this thing. And so they launched this.
They had Rasputin.
Right. But remote viewing is a lot safer than fucking nuclear proliferation too. I think they found out that the fears for proliferation were a lot worse. So we just kept on building more fucking nukes that were unnecessary. But anyway, that's a different story. But this was remote viewing. This was something that the CIA especially was very much interested in, and they're trying to study this. Well, the Gateway Experience is something that was out there, and they wanted to test. So they actually evaluated it and released a report on this. The report was done in 1983, I believe, and it was declassified in 2003. So this is something I have links that are available. It's pretty dense as far as like the CIA report. and just kind of they're talking about the efficacy of this process and how it works. But here's kind of the cool thing about this. This isn't something that is not accessible. It's actually something that you can do yourself. And you don't need to remote view to do it. So I actually...
If you're not remote viewing, what are you doing?
Well, so it's a meditative practice. So have you guys heard of binaural beats
Yep.
at all? So binaural
Those
beats...
sounds, right? That
Mhm.
supposed to help induce mental states.
Yeah. And what a binaural beat does is it will have something on one ear at a frequency, and it's playing a tone or music on one side, and then it will play at a slightly different frequency on the other side. And what your brain will actually do is it actually modulates the two frequencies together. So it kind of finds the median between that. And with the Monroe Institute, so Bob Monroe was this guy. Vice did a nice breakdown. So he was like a electrical engineer back in the 50s.
To be an electrical engineer in the 50s, man, you
Yeah.
can come up with all kind of crazy ass ideas and people take you serious.
So he's a radio broadcasting executive, and he was really obsessed with kind of this idea of being able to learn things while you sleep, like listening to stuff and enhancing your learning while you're sleeping. So he started experimenting with that. I guess they call that hypnopedia, sleep learning. And as he's messing around with this and messing around with these sounds, he starts like getting like all these weird effects, like sensations of paralysis, vibration, and he actually has an out-of-body experience while he's doing
So wait,
this.
and he's the one in creating binaural beats?
Yeah, so he's
Okay.
actually the OG binaural beat guy, and this technology. So he was working on this sleep learning thing, and then starts like having like all this fucking weird shit happening to him. And then in 1962, he sets up what's called the Monroe Institute. And this is focused on specifically on kind of like the audio to enhance learning or to have out-of-body experiences and things like that. So he writes 4 books along the way, and then things are heating up with the Cold War, and that's when the CIA gets involved, and they just evaluate like what he's doing. So that's one of the things that kind of creeped me out at first about this is it's always like, oh, the CIA, meditation technique or remote viewing technique. Well, it's not the CIA. The CIA just fucking
they just
studied
look for like weird scientists
Right.
who are
They were just interested
working in
it.
those areas.
Exactly. They were just interested in it. They didn't create it. So because, it's like, well, am I going to some kind of fucking hypnotic suggestion from, Cold War CIA? I don't know if that's a good idea. It's not actually that. It isn't like some kind of fucking weird, malevolent thing. And in 1975, he patents kind of like what we call binaural beats called hemisync. So hemisync is kind of those different frequencies and the modulation in between. It's really interesting when you do this, and I guess I'm going to try playing some audio, and we've got headphones. So when you do this, you have to wear headphones because it has to be going in, your left and your right ear for it to do this. But
Are we gonna be able to hear it right now ourselves?
yeah, so we're
the
gonna
Skype?
try it. We're gonna try it. We're so.
I'm not doing no white folk experiment. What the fuck you doing, man?
And it's
Don't worry, just
we're,
clench
we're,
your
we're not
sphincter
gonna
down.
we're
and
not gonna do
try
you
it
know
out.
the whole thing or whatever. So these sessions are generally about 40 minutes long or whatever, and there are all of these different mental exercises or whatever. But kind of the thing that of course there's many different types of meditation or whatever, but the core thing behind this is that it uses this hemi-sync technology in it. So one thing that get us
So what are you
going.
gonna induce us with?
I'm not going to induce anybody with anything.
Jesus.
Should I get
I mean,
my
you might
lube?
go blind
This is the
in one
first
eye
step
for a
along
little
your
bit.
path
but-
to a gateway.
I need my eyes, man.
A gateway beyond which is discovery. Your own discovery of reality, of truth, of who and what you are.
Something supposed to be happening.
Now a
Yeah,
simple
you tell us what we're supposed to
preparation.
hear.
Because of the
You like
special
hearing
audio
something.
techniques used,
Okay, let me know if
it's
you guys can
important
hear.
that certain sounds reach your right ear
I can
and
hear a
others your
narrator.
left ear.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this
To
is
be sure of
Bob
this,
Bob
You should be
Monroe, and he's
hearing
kind
my
of
voice in your right ear at this moment.
kind of giving the rundown.
If
So
you
just
are not
imagine
hearing my
that
voice
this
in your right ear,
is on a
turn your
cassette
headphones
tape
around now, so
that
that
you
you
get in
are
the
hearing
80s or
my
whatever.
voice in
Oh
your
shit!
right
I'm
ear.
sorry, Bob. I'm hearing your voice in both ears. I just tested.
Yeah.
Are you getting it in both ears?
I am.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
we can still listen to what it sounds like.
Dang it.
For us, it comes through in stereo. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so
Well, yeah, I can see it probably some way in the way you're transferring it is merging it as like a mono signal.
mhm. Okay. Well, I've got the link, and I guess I will kind of describe my experience in doing this. One, I initially, and maybe you can find some of the videos on YouTube, but they get taken down because the Monroe Institute is still an active place. They still have
Is it still a CIA institute?
it never was a CIA institute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still a place. You can go there for retreats and all that shit. And they have a meditation app and all this. But as far as doing this, I started with some YouTube videos, and then that got taken down, and I'm like, well, fuck, what the fuck?
All the good shit.
Yeah. Well, it's on the Internet Archive. You actually have the full thing on the Internet Archive, and I have the link on our website. And for those that are interested, it's just
Send us a link to
Yeah.
the just audio files or
yeah, to the audio files, and actually you get like the CIA workbook as
Ooh.
part of this. So
Nice.
So archive.org details the Gateway Experience 202303, and I'll have it on the website. But check it out. I think it's like 5.75 gigs or whatever, and it's high quality stuff. But when you start doing this, so basically what he does is he's like, okay, I'm going to play this sound, this tone in your left ear. And it starts out and it's just like, just a solid kind of tone. And he's like, all right, I'm going to play this tone in in the other ear. And it's slightly different. And you'll hear the tones and they're both solid. But as you're listening to it, it will begin to modulate. And it'll begin, whoa, 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 whoa.
You hear like a wobble in
Yeah,
your own
you
head?
hear a wobble. And what that is not happening on the recording. That is happening in your brain. Your brain is actually doing that.
Crazy.
Yeah. And what it is, the hemi-sync, what it's doing is it is syncing up your hemispheres of your brain. So your right and your left hemisphere is actually being synced up with this. So, I did this thing or whatever, and I was sitting, had my eyes closed the whole time, and I'm sitting there. And after I listened to it, I opened my eyes, and this was like 3 months ago, so it was pretty cold out. And there was a fire in front of me, like a real fire was in my fireplace, my gas fireplace. but I noticed my fucking vision was like very different, and I was actually seeing the fire.
This is after you did the
After I did
session?
it, I opened my eyes up and I'm like, whoa, that's fucking weird. Because I was actually seeing the fire like in a like almost like a pixelated way. It's hard to describe, but it was
Now, there wasn't any alcohol or mushrooms or weed
Yeah,
involved.
and not really sure what was the name of the strain you were smoking.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
right?
honestly I never do anything when I do this. So I tend to do it once a day at least. And I will do one in the morning, early in the morning, and I'll do one before I go to bed. And like my vision, and I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Maybe I got something in my eyes, right? So then I start walking around the house and I'm looking at stuff, and like the clock on the fucking stove, like kind of had that same like pixelated thing. It was like I was seeing light in this weird
Yes, the way
pixelated
light sources were
yeah.
interacting with your eyes.
And it was
Different.
just from listening to this fucking HemiSync audio.
Now, did it wear off?
Yeah, after a while it wore off, and it was like, okay, well, yeah, that's fine.
It never wore off. It got worse. We all
Yeah.
like robots to them now.
Right. But as you go through this, so it's got some really interesting exercises that you go through, because really it's a guided meditation as well. And it does have things where it's like, okay, kind of like a remote viewing type thing. But I have had situations now where I've actually been doing this and I had to remind myself that I was meditating and I wasn't actually looking at like a street.
Even though you were seeing a street?
Yes. I was like, wait a second, I'm meditating right now. I'm not.
Yeah, where you have to actually step above this conscious state you're in, as in like, where am I in reality?
It's kind of like dreaming, right? It's like
track yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like now with you seeing that street,
Mhm.
let me ask you this: was that part of that meditative narrative meditation, saying like you were on a street?
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Interesting.
So a lot of times, especially as you get into kind of the more,
Because you might have been actually seeing some street, and then you actually derailed yourself by
I'm
thinking,
curious
I'm
what
just
street
meditating.
it was. Was it Elm Street? Was it, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Was it Sesame Street?
It seemed like someplace down south because there were live oaks. But honestly,
Oh, so like that amount of detail, you were like,
I thought it was real. Like honestly,
shit, man. That's the thing.
Right.
Maybe try it again, but like try and see where it goes without trying to do that thing where you like step above that your
Mhm.
conscious state to be like,
Mhm.
I'm actually meditating right now, which actually derails that
right.
vision.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just all be you could be blurring the lines of dream state, because I do find with meditation you're riding that line.
Yeah. You
But still, that's interesting that you saw all those details.
It is really interesting. And one thing that's been super fascinating about it, as I've been getting better at this, when I meditate, I can really key in on my heartbeat. And this is actually part of it. Like when they were doing that CIA report, they're talking about kind of the importance of kind of the coherence of your mind and your heart, and the rhythm of your body. And that's something that can be quite loud. You know, normally I can't just hear my heartbeat throughout the day.
Yeah.
But after I have been doing this for a while, sometimes it's quite loud, and other times I can calm myself to the point where I can begin hearing my heartbeat. And it's definitely so you could, the whole out of body experience or whatever, you can go down that road. But I would say that this, because I tried like the meditative thing, you know, cross legs and shit, and I found out like, oh, I'm just like a really stiff person. This is quite painful.
Yeah,
This kind
your
of
body just starts like
right,
annoying you, and you actually don't
right. It's like
lose
I'm
focus.
thinking about how much my hip hurts more than I'm fucking doing it. So when I do this, I actually go down on my couch in the basement and cover up with blankets and just, snuggle in and lay there,
Oh,
and I'm
nice.
listening to it,
So like just laying on your back.
Yeah, just laying on
That's
my
where
back in the darkness.
I can meditate the best in that kind of back state because I'm a stomach sleeper. But
Mhm.
like it's kind of like, and I feel like that borderline of dream
Right.
and meditation.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Put a bunch of blankets on you and just like
Right.
zone out.
It's a great way to start my day. That's kind of like the last thing I do before I get
So
going.
you get up early to then go down to the couch and lay under blankets to zone out. How long do you do it for?
The sessions are generally about 40 minutes. And this is
40 minutes.
after I read and I'm working out and things like that. I have tried doing it like right after I wake up, but then I'm a lazy fuck and I just fall asleep and
Well, yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
right.
So you
But-
do a workout first and
Yeah,
then do the
yeah.
Okay.
But this is something that, I can attest to as far as it's not like some kind of weird fucking crazy mind control thing, because I was a little creeped out by that. And after going through all of the tapes, it's not like a malevolent thing. It is something that is very positive. And just
Right, it doesn't have a tone of like brain control.
No, not at all. It's all, for your benefit. It's not anything like that. And it isn't just like for only if you want to do like some sort of remote viewing thing or something. It's definitely not that, and it has value beyond that. I find it to be a very good meditative practice, and just kind of help and be, because it has like this, starts off with these ocean wave things. Another really interesting thing is it does something called harmonic tuning. So harmonic tuning is like, and actually maybe I can find it on
As
here.
you listen to the sound
Is like this this tone that you sing out for I don't know, like a minute, and it's just kind of like something like that. But
like an ohm.
Like an ohm type thing. Yes. And you're doing that, and it's really creepy, honestly, the first time you do it, because it's just this guy like on a tape. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what is this shit? But it's actually it's an important thing to do that. Like it's important to be able to do this. And it's really kind of fascinating, right? Because like the Tibetan monks and stuff, they've been doing this shit for a long fucking time. And you start to understand like, oh, yeah, they knew what the fuck or they know what they're doing. And there's a reason why they're doing this. And you kind of get into that a little bit. So yeah, that was another thing that was kind of like an adjustment type thing.
My sister-in-law does the harmonic tuning shit, but she does it with like bowls of water.
Oh, okay.
Like these therapy classes. Have you ever seen that, where they like create these?
Do they use like tuning rods over water or something?
Yeah, not tuning rods. They like roll this thing across the rim of the bowl that the water
like what the monks do.
Water creates different just like when you do it in glasses and shit.
The crystal.
So like, but we were over there one time and she was like doing it, and it does create like a disturbance in your fucking equilibrium. Like you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a weirdness that you get.
Right.
It was funny because my wife is like, seems like bullshit to me.
Right? Like well, we want to think it's bullshit. But at the same time, like the think about it too, like the binaural beats concept, like our brains and ears evolved over all this time for the most part. Like when there's a sound in the environment, even if you hear it more on one side than the other, it's still the same frequency, right? Like a fucking boulder falls down or a saber-toothed tiger growls. Like, but to isolate two separate frequencies that are similar enough that then makes your brain,
Makes your brain go haywire.
well, your brain doesn't normally hear two separate frequencies isolated on each side. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's really it's really interesting.
Right.
And they
pretty soon you indoctrinate us in your cult.
Well, and also like it'll start off and it'll kind of do those things, and then you'll start to hear that like, wah, 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 wah. But it isn't that the whole time. Like it's a lot of just kind of it is that, but it's at a level that you are not perceiving, and it's got other kind of sound effects like ocean sound effects, just to kind of help you visualize some of these different levels that you're going through, because it goes through a progression of you kind of being able to expand.
Is there a narrator along the way?
There's a narrator, but
I find that helpful.
I find it helpful, but also the narrator fucks off for long periods of time too. Like,
well, like they should.
Right. Like you'd be like, okay, yep, I'll let you know when we're ready to come back. See you in 15 or whatever. And then, so it's.
And he comes back and he's like, "Are you touching yourself?"
Yeah, right. Now turn on your webcam.
For 15 minutes, get in a full meditative state, and he starts whispering sweet nothings in your ear, and be like, "Wait a minute,
what the fuck is this?" I mean, you know that kind of fucking bullshit exists.
Open your mouth.
Sure.
just open it a little wider.
People with wet vagina syndrome.
So if you want to, I think everybody should give it a crack if they have any interest in any type of meditative thing, because this is something that I've never been a good meditator or whatever, and this has been a really good framework that works for me with this, and it kind of gets me in the right.
So that link you said is like got 6 gigs of files. You just download them all?
Yeah, the Internet Archive. I used uTorrent and got it. I think you can download like a zip file as well off of that, and that's got everything, and that's the high quality audio files, and you just let her rip. They say a good time to do it is kind of that twilight, like early in the morning, late at night, kind of when you're around a sleep state is a good time to do that, to just kind of, you can slip.
I can totally see you doing it before bed, but man, like I don't know, you're talking about your routine, getting up, working out, you're taking care of potato, then you also get 40 minutes of your binaural meats before you go to work. Like how early are you getting up?
I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so
okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, but so I have the space to do this kind of thing, because otherwise once potatoes going, my fucking life is over. Like
it's like you can't zone out for 40 minutes under blankets on the couch.
Yeah,
I mean, I would love to, but it's not good parenting.
Yeah. Definitely check it out. There are many YouTube videos or whatever. Everybody wants to talk about their gateway experience, especially when they go to the Monroe Institute, which is pretty cool. Like you can go there for
so is it a
week.
Private institute that like is basically supports these meditative practices?
Yeah, and it's you can go on retreats there where you do this meditation stuff with the gateway process or whatever. You're doing it several times a day for like 5 days or something like that. It really isn't that bad. It's only like $1,200. It's actually pretty good for that kind of thing. So that's something that happens too. So yeah, pretty neat. Kind of a cool thing that and don't spend. You can go on Amazon and spend hundreds of dollars on fucking used tapes and shit. Don't do that. Just get it off the Internet Archive. And then
unless you're a tape collector.
Yeah.
unless you're an idiot.
Right.
Yes. Mystic will jump right on those audio files. I'm gonna go back to listen to the F1.
All right, moving on to the next portion of the show. What's sexy? Where we talk about what we want to fuck in the butt. First up, we have Mystic with Satan Has Risen.
Satan has risen. Actually, I'm going to talk about Formula One.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Did I put the link in there? I probably.
I don't see a link.
Oh, did I? Oh, there isn't one.
I just see Satan Has Risen.
All right. So Whitechapel is a band from Tennessee, actually, Knoxville, Tennessee. And I'm pretty sure their singer is Satan. Here, I'm just gonna put this link in the fucking because like their last two albums, they're pretty heavy, right? It's just death metal. But their last two albums have had like almost like they were shadow boxing melodic metal, and like the shadow boxing caught them a few times. So they had some melody to their songs, and people got pissed. Like people got mad that they weren't like as heavy as they were. So then they released this, which is one of the literal heaviest things I've ever fucking heard in my life. Like when it kicks in, did you play it? No,
I'm getting it.
I can't.
Yeah, it better
Hold
be
on.
in pure stereo too.
Got some.
Not like your binaural.
It's binaural.
What do you say?
don't know.
Cool. That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he like recites fucking satanic verses at some point during the song. Not
Okay.
that song. The song Hymns and Dissonance. It's like I've never seen a band just like, oh yeah, you don't think we're heavy? You know, and then slap you in the fucking mouth like that. It's fucking nuts, dude.
So are they more
they
satanic
at?
than Behemoth?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
they're satanic at all. I think this is just a fucking.
I
It's
guess,
just
yeah.
it's just the thing.
What band would you consider? What band would consider is the actual pure
Behemoth,
Satanism?
Behemoth are actual Satan.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're into any of that shit, like if you have any type
Like
of
followers of the
Judeo,
Church of Satan, like the
Right.
official.
like if you
Yeah.
have any ounce of Jesus
does,
in
yeah.
you, fucking Behemoth will
Yeah.
scare the shit out of you.
This thing is
They'll
Satan.
fucking
That's
scare
his
it out of
loophole. Is he lets anyone make their own little school of thought about him.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, like the video,
Yeah,
Behemoth
Behemoth-
videos are disturbing.
Yeah, there's some pretty hardcore black metal out there that's fucking kind of scary. But yeah, this is the most mainstream metal that I've seen go this heavy in a very, very long time. So anyway,
Nice.
if you like
Gotta
that
feel
kind
good.
it's gotta feel good.
Right? When you're like, oh man,
And-
my genre has been sucking balls for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
thank God there's some fresh air.
There was melody in this music. Fuck off.
Thank God, Satan
Melody.
came back from vacation.
All right, next up we
I'm
have
just-
Teddy with Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, the newest Assassin's Creed game that's come out.
Greetings.
I am a Ubisoft tour. I don't mind the Ubisoft games. I did not like the last two Assassin's Creed games because I didn't feel like they're Assassin's games. The last one you were a Viking, and the one before that you were a Spartan. I mean, who wants to be an assassin? They gave you the option in the Viking one to either sneak in to this camp or raid it like a Viking. Who's going to choose? Let's sneak in like an assassin. This new one is set in Japan. It has dual characters. Naoe, who is a female shinobi, who does all the assassin type stuff, and then they have Samurai Yasuke, who's actually a historical figure in Japan. Black Samurai.
Is this the Black Samurai?
Yeah,
Nice.
Black Samurai. Yeah. The gameplay is this is like I said. This is I've enjoyed the story. I've actually been playing this one. I haven't been fast forwarding through the story like I usually do. The gameplay is awesome. The controls and the fighting combat a lot tighter, not as floaty as the last games. And this has been a lot more challenging. So,
Word.
It's honorable that you're not fast forwarding through the cutscenes.
Yes.
I'm one
that
of those
was-
where it's like, I gotta know what the fuck is going on. I will
Dude, I
sit
just-
and
dude,
listen
no.
to all those demos.
I'll fast forward through everything and go to my journal. I'm like, yeah, just tell me where to go and who to kill, buddy. That's all I got to know. Where am I going and who am I
You're there
killing?
for the gameplay only.
Yeah,
Fuck
the
that.
gameplay only. Yeah.
Funny because I'm literally just there for the storytelling.
Yeah, I'm a storyteller, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find a story that hadn't been told, especially.
Even when it's a shitty story, I still listen to the whole
So then-
cutscene.
Yeah, but if the story is told well, it doesn't matter if it's been told before, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They do it their own way and do it correctly. You
Mm.
know. Or,
Mhm.
anyway.
So
Yeah,
are-
fuck their story. I'm a gameplay guy.
Are they? They kind of went off the rails with the whole assassin. What the fuck is that?
How many
Gene-
Assassin's Creed versions
Animus.
are there now? Is it like
The
number 15?
They're like 15, 16.
Yeah.
I own all of them. So this Animus project is all of the games are now in they kind of like its own little streamer service, I guess. All of the Assassin's Creed games are in that little thing, are in the Animus. You can go to them
How
if
much
you
does
have
that
downloaded, of
cost?
course. It's free.
It's free.
So you
Yeah.
can actually play all of the fucking Assassin's Creed games now.
If you own them, you can.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if
okay.
they're already in
Yes.
your library?
Yeah, but when I load the game up, it goes to the Animus and it has all of the Assassin's Creed games
Mm-hmm.
on there.
Oh,
You
so
can-
Like its own little network.
Yeah,
Instantly,
it's like
though,
it's-
like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can play Miss. If you download it, it'll load them right up.
Oh,
You know, I've
yeah,
never played an Assassin's Creed game.
Hmm.
What would it be if you were like, of all you got 15 to choose from? What one Teddy would be like if you want to start
Syndicate.
somewhere?
Syndicate,
Syndicate.
yes.
I think Black
Black
Sails. or
Flag,
whatever?
Black Flag was the shit, bro. Yes,
That's the last one I
Pirate
played.
one, right?
it's a pirate
Yeah,
one.
the
They're supposed to be remastering that one or remaking it or something like that. So. But yeah, this one, like I didn't. Origins was okay because this whole trilogy, last trilogy, they kind of took it in a different direction. Origins was all right, the one in Egypt, but the two after that, not a fan of. And this one's brought me back. So
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. I think there were like Ubisoft was kind of up shit creek if this didn't go well for them, and it's going really
Yeah,
well for them.
yeah, it's going a lot. But yeah, because
That's
they put out the world's first quadruple A game
Yeah.
that fucking tanked.
Which
Did-
game was that?
Skull
Uh,
and crossbones
Skull
or
and
whatever.
Bones.
Skull and Bones. It's like a
Yeah. It was
It was the
pirate.
first.
Doing that bad.
Quadruple A
It's a
game?
huge company.
Yeah. I guess things
Wow.
weren't going well for him.
Yeah,
What,
they're
so the
trying to.
game just sucked. So like the people just stopped playing it and it just tanked.
Well, it was a shitty game. It took like 10 years to develop, and then when it's a pirate game pretty much because they got the idea from Black Flag, but the sailing and the graphics in Black Flag are better than Skull and Bones. They came out on
Yeah.
new consoles. I mean, yeah, so it was just
Yeah.
they put
People were
10 years
disappointed.
to develop that
Damn.
game.
It's like you think about it, some of these games are like they're longer processes than movies where it's like, some people put a lot of fucking money into a movie and
Yeah,
like the Snow White or whatever, and then it's like, oh, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, the development of video games, I don't think a lot of people realize just how in depth they.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're talking 5-6 fucking years. Like a movie
Well,
takes
and
ooh for a blockbuster, you know, and that's fucking
Yeah.
push.
How
Like,
often behind the scenes kind of shit like basically like, well, we're moving this part of the development to this other company
Oh yeah,
because you
I
have
bet
these
that
smaller
happens all
companies
the
like
time.
the little
Yeah.
there's what 2 here in Madison, where it's like they work on some big titles, but that's still under like Activision or whatever,
Mhm.
like the bigger companies, and they move that work around sometimes, and it causes huge fucking problems because you're sending it all to a whole new team,
Mhm.
yeah, and that team doesn't know what your vision was for it, what the fuck you
let
were doing.
alone like how you coded it, and like you're then told by the higher powers that like, all right, you got to integrate what this other company started. For whatever political reasons, we decided to uproot and hand off to you. Make
Yeah.
it work.
Yeah.
God, that's got to be a
Got a tough
fucking
job
shit.
for sure.
Just like any other art form, though,
Yeah.
it's more in depth because you're actually making the thing that you're playing. Like it'd be like if you were a filmmaker and you had to fucking build the camera and the dolly system and everything yourself. Like that shit's already made.
Yeah.
You just point it and fucking make the movie. Like these
Yeah.
people have to build the code that fucking runs the system that before they can even think about the concept of the game, which is fucking nuts. Like it's just how in depth it is.
Mhm. There you have it.
Yep,
Moving
and there's a
on.
lot of disgruntled nerds.
Yeah.
Moving on to Ashtray with Leave Now and Don't Look at My Rolly.
Yeah, did you see Chrissy Noam? I just kind of love how this became a news story. Where she's like basically down there doing like a
What is this?
TikTok promo in front of the El Salvadorian prison. It's like, this is cage of fucking human animals.
She the FBI dude chick?
Might be a Department of Homeland Security.
The one with that looks like Rogue with the fucking gray.
Wait,
No,
or put
that's
that
Tulsi Gabbard.
put that link up. There you go. Yeah.
Bullshit.
No,
What is this?
she's
Capybara.
Secretary of Homeland Security is her position. Christy
Somebody
Noam.
being attacked by a capybara.
And so it's like she made this little like quick promo, like, leave now, like, otherwise we're gonna send you to one of these prisons. And it's this like staged, like, we're gonna get all of our prisoners with all the most tattoos, put them up front in these bars. But then the thing is, she had her $60,000 Rolex on while she's like saying this, and the thing is, like, I'm sure she did not intend or even think about it, right? Like, she's down there meeting with all the higher ups in El Salvador and schmoozing for the Trump administration. And so she's decked out in her finest. And she just didn't think about, oh, I'm just going to put my Rolex on like I do every day. I don't know, but like she's, as far as those, it's like these little things become the optics that, well, some people be like, it should be, inconsequential. It also, it's just like, that looks fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The other thing is, like, because also it's like this huge press event, like there were the photos where people were like, oh yeah, they got it right down to the Rolex make and model. And it's like, yeah, that's a $60,000 watch. And of course, people were like, how could she wear that watch when she makes only $160,000 on her government salary? It's like, but I don't know, whatever they said.
Dude,
Also, though, her net worth is 2-point-some million. So it's like, a lot of times when you're in that position of governmental power, you've got money. Like, you got plenty of money to get there prior, like that's why a lot of politicians
thrown at you to vote a certain way or make a certain law. Come on.
Yeah, who knows? So maybe somebody bought her that Rolex.
Yes, we know why she had
it's
Rolex.
like she just in her habitual, like, I'm just trying to look good in my nines. But I guess, okay, well, this scene in front of the prisoners, I'll be in this white tank top to be a little more like, listen, I'm here on the ground in the dirt. Oh, I forgot to take my Rolex off.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same as when they had George Bush fucking try to scan shit at a fucking grocery store, and he didn't know how
Oh, yeah.
fucking shit worked at the grocery store. Obviously, he's a billionaire. You think the motherfucker's going and picking up his own milk? Get the fuck out of here!
Right.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, people.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
just
never had to pick up his own milk.
no. She's wearing a watch that fucking the cop fucking standing next to her, the El Salvadorian cop, ain't gonna make that much in his whole life.
Right.
Yeah.
60 G's, Jesus Christ.
Okay, next
What
up
a
we
dough,
have
yeah.
me with Bluey. You ever watch fucking
Oh
Bluey?
my god.
No.
It's
Man,
I
no,
heard
it's a
good.
dog, right? It's a kid's
Yeah,
show.
it's a kids show.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I know what it is. I just haven't.
It's actually one of those shows that has the kid loves it, and it also has funny moments for the parents as well, which is always nice.
Pander to me while I have to suffer this kid show.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's quality stuff, and they have like just live streams on YouTube and stuff. I think it might be on Netflix. But yeah, Bluey, fucking great.
God, do you remember? Didn't we have one of the stories we talked about where it was like the Bluey?
Mega Bluey.
Yeah, it was like a movie or a Bluey Facebook group that kind of like became or slowly became like MAGA leaning. And
Yeah,
then,
I don't
like,
know what
kicked
the
out.
fuck is up with that. Honestly, I have no idea how that happened.
Well, it just goes to show anyone can adopt any piece of culture now.
Right.
Right.
Okay, next up, moving on to Fuck What You Think, where we just tell you to fuck off. First up, Signalopolis. Unless if you've been living under a rock, you know about how fucking idiots were sharing sensitive information about a bomb
Fist
and
bump emoji.
airstrike in Yemen.
OPSEC as it go.
Right. Yes, they're fucking idiots, but Jesus Christ, like, shut the fuck up about it. Like, it is so... It's ridiculous. They're fucking
Well-
idiots. And yes, this is a bone to go after
It's a
these...
bone to the to mainstream media,
Right.
Because it is one of those like, and that's the thing too is like
Gonna ride
Hillary's
it.
email leak was a hack. It wasn't a leak.
Right.
This was an actual leak. Like,
It was complete
makes you wonder,
incompetence.
It wasn't even
Watts-
really a leak.
It was just complete fucking idiocracy.
no, that's the thing is like what I was almost going to use this too for my fuck what you think is like because what was it Waltz who the one basically the one who invited
Yeah, the
reporter,
Atlantic
who I think was like
reporter.
isn't he like the editor there? Anyways, he's one of the top reporters at the Atlantic, and also and if you've read the article, he's like, I thought this was just fake bullshit. It's like this happens to reporters.
Right.
Like a spoofing thing until like he starts reading on Twitter about actual bombs dropping in Yemen. But point being is like they're now saying like we don't know, somehow the number just got in there. It's like
No. it doesn't work that way.
He would rather like throw this rather than admit that he probably shared information with that reporter in the past. That's the thing. It's like
Right.
he's had that guy's contact in his phone for some reason.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. It's just so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Anyway, I digress. Okay, Mystic. It can't rain all the time.
I got a lot of arthritis in my hip,
Bro.
my joints, and when it rains, it fucking hurts.
I've heard this.
I know people have said that, and I never really believed them in the past. But dude, my body feels like I got hit by a bus. Like it's gonna rain for the next 3 fucking days here.
Damn.
Is it like a barometric pressure change or what? I wonder what it is. The moisture?
Yeah, it's like the fluid in your joint starts to fucking swell.
Probably because there's too much humidity in the air.
Some shit. I don't know what it is.
I'd be sleuthing on the YouTube. I bet you there's a crystal that'll cure that.
Yeah, or there's fentanyl. You could
Fentanyl.
Yeah, fentanyl. Fentanyl crystal. That'll probably work. Anyway, that's it. Fuck
Yeah.
getting old.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay, next up we have Betty with AI trailer.
Ooh, I want to see this.
AI trailers. I just fucking hate them. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I get you're a fan of it or whatever, of the movie you want to see made, but I just fucking I don't get it.
Oh, I think
I
I
just
watched
don't-
one of those recently for like the He-Man
And-
movie.
No, really.
Well, it was enough convincing. Like, it had the actor, whatever, they've shown that is going to be playing in it. But then it's just
Yeah.
like some of the other characters was just like, man, this looks like this must just be some AI generated horse shit.
I just picked one out. It was I opened up. I was looking for a game trailer for Assassin's Creed, and for some reason had all these fucking fake ass movie trailers.
So
Which
is this
I
a
just
fake
don't-
one we're watching right now?
Yeah, it's a fake one right now. It's for
What? It looks pretty
for
awesome to
Cat-
me.
for Captain Britain. It's actually got scenes from the Superman movie with Henry Cavill. It's I think it's like a minute and a half long. Near the end, you can see the fake ass fucking AI shit. I didn't listen to the audio, so I don't know what they're saying. I just knew it was really stupid fucking AI. Fucking
Oh, so
trailer.
it's like you could tell some of the scenes are actually stripped from the previous
from
ones.
other movies.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, and that's what a bunch of them are. It's them. It's scenes taken from other movies, and then like they all add some AI to get somebody's face fixed or whatever. Or in this one, I think they make the costume with the AI over them. So yeah, it's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, we
They're
are
probably the
so
nerds.
fucked.
It's probably the
No,
nerds
yeah,
who
I
went
mean,
to school for this
it's-
kind of work, but they like have the no social skills to actually get themselves into jobs. So they just live in their mom's basement and make these really convincing looking fake rip-off
Yeah.
trailers.
Well, as this progressively gets better, because being able to make a trailer like this even like a year ago probably would have been a lot more of a pain in the ass, and now OpenAI just has its new video model that came out and everything. It's gonna how are you gonna know what movies actually are real and what trailers are actually real anymore?
Yeah, or the I can imagine there's going to be scriptwriters who make an AI trailer for the film that has not even been made at all.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's what they're going to use to try to sell their idea.
Yeah, right.
The thing is, they'll also release it publicly, and then we'll be expecting. It'd be like expecting a game, whatever that never actually comes to fruition. It's like, oh fuck.
All right, next.
We are so fucked, though. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the questioning of reality is going to be harder and harder.
We're gonna have to be like Dune, where we just have to ban all fucking thinking.
Oh, thinking machines, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I being we're gonna be considered old school with our just. We've been doing this for what 12, 13 years now, something like that.
Yeah.
And just our kind of old school way of doing this. We're gonna seem like pretty. I don't know.
People who listen to our first 100 episodes and then listen to us now and be like, boy, they've got really conservative.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
They used to be fucking pigs and shit in the mud.
Okay, next up we have Ashtray. F1 has infiltrated Lego.
Shout out to my buddy Tom. He just said he was working on something at fucking late night at Denny's while listening to our podcast, and he was like, "You trying to not laugh?" And talking about everyone. He's like, "I was crying laughing in my fucking booth." And then he was like, "Can you believe it? F1 is already in Lego now." So play that beautiful bean footage. But yeah, of course, from a Lego fanatic standpoint, he's like, God, and all instead of printing the pieces like they used, the they used to do with the Lego sets with those custom pieces, like it would be like a color print on the brick. And now it's like, here's all these sheets of stickers, kids. Like, stick them on yourself.
Oh.
So yeah, all those decals on the F1 like are stickers that you see there. But anyways, it was just had to give him a shout out about F1 getting in Lego. They're getting everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Big
blowing
business,
up.
bro.
Yep. Merchandising.
we saw the commercial for the first time tonight, and my wife was like, the track that they use in the commercial. She was like, I wonder if they're gonna sell like a copy of that or something that you can build.
Commercial for what? These Legos?
The Lego set, yeah.
Oh no, shit! There's commercials too.
Yeah, I saw one tonight for the first time. I mean, my wife.
Well, there's big money with F1.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah.
I actually haven't been following this season so far. So is Red Bull still as dominant, Mystic, or is there actually somebody that could possibly
give us the inside
fucking
scoop.
win?
McLaren is dominant. They have the
Okay.
fastest car.
Nice.
Lando
good.
Norris leading.
Who won last year?
It's only 2 races in. Verstappen won the championship last year, and McLaren won the constructors.
What brand?
Car.
Red Bull.
Oh,
Red
Red
Bull.
Bull. Verstappen.
Wings.
Last week, Ferrari got double disqualified. They were out of formula, I guess. They were out of
They got a Formula 2 or something?
No, they were just out of their tolerances. Like they have to have certain specs met, and they didn't meet them. So they got disqualified.
Sounds like a very Ferrari thing to do. They're great at self-sabotage.
The fucking cars look and sound great, and but like they're like, yeah, this good enough, you know. It's close enough. We won't get caught.
All right, there you have it. Go fuck yourself, Satan. That's our show. We're going to be here every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. Like us, share us, fuck us, we're down for whatever. I'm Oracle.
I'm Mistic.
I would like to say Satan is a big fan of our show.
Absolutely.
And Ashtray would like to say that I do not also here to fuck Satan. Just so I get a good seat in hell.
Satan is a woman.
Okay.
She is a fan of this show.
All right, and I'm Teddy, and this shit's fucking weird. The ashtray, you just put it. Yeah, no. I'm really high too. Thank you.
You're no
There we
problem,
go.
Teddy. I was just making sure that Satan was still one of our top